Now let's get it.
Talvez para lá.
Na hora que ele chega, ele avisa aqui ou eu tenho que ficar lá olhando? Ele saiu pra
Ele vai
entrega.
tocar a campainha. Aí já tá chegando aí.
Ah, tá.
Quiser ficar ali?
Então fica.
Vai ficar com o celular?
Vai que alguém precisa te falar.
Vocês vão ficar aí, pessoal?
Não, eu vou ficar naquela cadeirinha.
Vai começar agora. Good afternoon, people. Welcome. Hello, hello, hello. Let's start. So make a clap for the noise. Hey, people. Good afternoon. So we have everyone here. Let's go. So yeah, welcome to AI House. Today we're gonna have a very good workshop of a tool that even the AI researchers that are on the deep levels of AI are using this tool. And recently, one of the researchers of AI, the most respected, shared a post of this tool and got viral because it's a really useful thing to put on the tool. And I know that Stefan and Mateus will present something similar to that. And also we have today, where's Ian? Ian here. There is a very experienced tech founder. And he also bring on the end of the presentation of Stefan something similar of Obsidian. So today we have also beginner and advanced knowledge. So it's good that you have laptop to put hands-on because it's a very good day to learn. Yep. So welcome, and that's it.
Just to say welcome. So for those who don't know, IP Village, IP City is a community, a network state community here in Brazil. IP Village is this 1 month, a month-long pop-up city here in Florianopolis, where we are rethinking and prototyping tools and services for the city of the future, using mainly blockchain, mainly AI, and there are many pillars to build a new city, to build new governance, and this one is maybe parallel media. It's a new way to automate the production of good content, maybe create non-biased content, or ways to identify bias and also create scale to distribution and create knowledge base, make it easy to access this knowledge base. So there's many opportunities to use Obsidian and agents. So I hope you guys learn a few things today. So thanks, Stefano. All right. Hello, welcome everyone. I'm so excited for this workshop because this is something that we envisioned like 1 year ago in the first IP Village in 2025. And finally, we have a good prototype. We have very interesting technologies to show here. And we will all together do an experience on cognitive and second brains for the community and personal level. So, Obsidian and AI agents.
let's build a second brain using this technology, which, in my opinion, is a new way of interacting with files, a new way of interacting with computer in a more creative, in a more integrated way. And this is actually a paradigm shift from one way of computer usage to a new way. Operational systems like Windows and Mac, they all follow a structure very similar to the Office. So we have places where we put folders and folders inside folders and files inside folders and so on. So it's a very bureaucratic way of using the computer. It works, it is good, but nowadays we can interact with these files, this digital realm in a different way. And Obsidian allows us to do so. So the paradigm shift is from the digital office, the bureaucratic way of doing stuff on computer, and into cognitive garden. So we can achieve more non-hierarchical navigation with many entry points, and we can use the vault as an environment for action. A lot can be done inside the vault, as we will show later on. So, how is the experience? So, I talked about the operational system. How is the interaction with AI that most people use nowadays? It is the chat on the browser, like ChatGPT, Grok, and so on, and is a linear experience where most of context get lost along the way. We have to keep copying and pasting all the time, dragging files, and all the content usually is spread. Like, okay, I have files in Google Drive, I have CRM in another platform, I have files in my computer, and it's all spread, all separated. So Obsidian allows us to bring more integration into the parts of the system with a highly curated and well-structured way where we can gather informations that are useful for us and build our own vault, our own second brain, where we store information that is actually important for us. And by adding the agent layer, the AI agent to it, we can find a broad field of applications. Mm-hmm. And well, this is not technical, but it's an idea that I like to play, which is shifting from 1D prompt to 2D prompt, and 3D prompt. What I mean by that? So the experience of talking with ChatGPT via text is a 1D prompt, in a sense that it is linear and is one file with some other files aggregated. But we can improve our interface with a machine using canvas. So we can draw stuff. We can draw our ideas into mind maps and then injecting it into the LLM. So this is a very, very powerful and yet playful way of doing things. So we can have structure, but at the same time we can create more freely. That's the main idea. That's the main thing that I want to show you today. Oh, and about the 3D prompt, it is like, okay, if canvas is 2D, what if we add canvas inside canvases and connect with other stuff, other tools, other software? then we can expand and create this new kind of prompting, which I like to call the 3D prompting. So after all, it all comes down into orchestration. So less copy and paste and communication with intent. Knowledge that compiles, as Guy mentioned previously. Karparty, he tweeted a very a publication, a post that went viral on Twitter, on X, which was him explaining how he creates his second brain. The method that I will show you today is different from Karparty, but be aware that his stuff is good and goes along with our workshop. Okay. So I want to show you some live cases that we have been doing. We have been using this technology for almost 2 years now, and we explored a lot. We developed a lot of algorithms upon the Obsidian system. And well, let's go ahead. Abriu do projeto aquele. É o... Isso. So this is one example of daily uses of Obsidian plus the AI agents, which is for architecture and engineering, where we brainstorm ideas, we gather information about the space, about the materials, about communication with the client. And we go like doing simulations and getting results, everything into the same place. So this is the canvas that I was telling you about. Is a place where you can add text, you can add pictures, you can add videos, basically any file. So it is, after all, a way of visualizing files in a computer. So it's like an abstraction. So it's like we have Windows, and Obsidian allows us to see the files in a different way and connect and draw and so on. Fica ali no... Abre os documentations. Aqui, ó. For example, we can have a main Canva, and then we can go inside one icon, and it opens up another Canva, and we can keep doing it and diving in and developing and writing and so on. Architectural plans. This I will say. This is one of the use cases that we have, and the other one that they can use. And the other one is quite connected with the IP environment. Abre da IP, por favor. Is the vault that we use to write the IP news, the IP newsletter. So we have here a lot of content related to the IP community. We have a lot of links, a lot of prompts, so prompts for research, prompts for writing, ideas, and as I said, everything is created in the canvas. So let's say I want to write the next edition of IP News. We can simply copy this main Canva directory and load it into an LLM. later I will show how to do it, the practice. This is just a demonstration, so to say. And can you see back there? Can you see? Yeah. So I can load all this information right here. All the canvases, all the prompts into cursor or cloud code or anti-gravity. It doesn't matter which one. Paste. Yeah. And then I can ask like, what was the subjects of the edition 32 IP news? And there you go. And it can be done for anything, any subject, any project. One can run a company inside Obsidian. And well, it will go on and read all the files. So now cursor is reading the canvas that I sent, and we can create rules for agents here inside. Like, okay, explain what do I do? What is my business? What is my life? Explain details. And the very interesting part of using Obsidian is that all files are stored locally, and all the interaction with the agent is run locally as well. Of course, there is an API call to do all this communication. So the answer, the subjects of IP News 32 were some news about IP Village, Startup Conference, Transhumanism and Cosmism, some updates on network societies, Vale F Commons, Edge, Esmeralda. So the interaction can be done both ways. We can deliver stuff to the agent so it can read it, and the other way around too. We can give instructions to the agents to create content inside Canvas. All right, so let's play a little bit. I know you want to create your own second brains. For those who didn't connect into Wi-Fi yet, here it is the password for both for two of the connections that we have. And you can open the QR code that leads to our website, Draco Network. And on the website, you will find access to Vault. Good, open. I can send, posso mandar o link também no grupo, né? Pessoal, acessar pelo Telegram. Did you find it? Isso. Daí tu pode scrollar, access the vault. Oops. Yeah. Link for the vault.
Eu vou perguntar ela pelo Telegram se já tá chegando.
Okay.
Próprio Telegram, se já tá recebendo informações.
Como assim? Não entendi. É, do dia. Pode ser pelo celular. Ou o meu aqui. Cadê? So, did you find it? This one? Yeah? Did you? Did you? Okay, good,
Yes,
good,
yes, importing to Obsidian now.
good.
2 seconds on the
All right. So for those who doesn't know how GitHub works, you can download the repo, the repository, by clicking here, code, and then download zip.
Then you have to download Obsidian,
Yeah,
and then from the Obsidian you choose that folder as a whole.
yeah, we'll get there.
Then it's gonna look like
Yes, good.
if anybody has any questions, maybe you ask now. Pegou nisso? Question.
Good.
Okay.
Você falou assim,
Sim, eu sim. Baixar o Obsidian.
tem que baixar o zip, né?
Então, são duas coisas de baixar.
Ah, tem que baixar o aplicativo do
Isso, isso. Para você abrir ele dentro do Obsidian.
Ah, entendi.
Okay, so yeah, step one, download the Obsidian Synapses repo, and then download Obsidian, the main software. Ah, não, mas acho que eu confundi, será que não?
A PT já pode ajudar ele.
Não, vamos chegar todo mundo na tela, todo mundo chega na tela, e depois a gente fala, né?
Verdade.
O que ele falou? Ah, tá demorando. Não, não consegue. Conseguiu?
Obsidian?
É. Obsidian no Vault também, já pegou?
Como que é o nome?
O Vault, é.
Porque tava configurando o código.
Ah, tá. Não, a apresentação aquela que a gente mostrou no início, aquele Canva, tem o Canva e tem umas instruções pra gente também. para quando conectar o Cloud Core, já conseguir começar a usar para operar o segundo cérebro, para ir alimentando ele.
O segundo do Cloud Code.
Cloud
Eu tava
Core.
tentando fazer aqui você sempre precisa baixar um Git, é isso?
Pode
fazer sem baixar o Git.
Como tu preferir, mas as instruções todas, né, isso aqui, né, com os links todos e tudo mais, para tu ter salvo, tu baixa o Vault lá no GitHub. Uma ideia, opcional, né?
Tentando fazer aqui a minha ligação mesmo.
Boa, boa.
Do meu jeito.
E conseguiu?
Baixar.
Isso, tu já... Isso. Aí tu encontra o Vault, aquele que baixou do GitHub. Eu lembro já que botou.
Mas ele tá.
Ele tá zipado. Isso, unzip. E tu já conseguiu?
Uhum.
Boa. Abre aí. Boa. Aí tu pode... Exatamente. Boa.
Eu fiz para mim direto 11 anos atrás.
Aham.
E aí eu tô fazendo para outro caminho. É só mandar instalar no Obsidian, já baixei e tal.
Boa.
Só isso?
Isso. Aí o Vault, tu chegou a baixar aquele?
Não, é isso que eu não entendi que era assim. O
Tá.
está aberto aqui.
Eu botei no Telegram.
Ah, eu não acho que está aberto aqui. Não, aqui. O site, não?
Isso.
Não mandou agora, cara. Mandou esse não.
Isso aí.
Ah, isso aqui já tá aberto aqui, porque eu tinha mandado pro site, né?
Ah, boa. Não, no site tem também o
Mas é
Vault.
isso aqui.
Isso. Aí tu abre o Vault no Obsidian.
Vou mandar o Cloud Code fazer.
Também. Isso. Acho que não tem tomada aqui não, hein?
Aqui tá.
Só tem uma.
Mas eu acho que eu tenho aqui.
Ó,
Vamos passar só as coisas que estão. Downloads, né? Feito. Não achei.
não.
Talvez é porque tá compacto.
Compactar. Chegar todo mundo nisso aqui. Isso aí. Isso aí. Later on we have, depois a gente tem experiência sem notebook também. Todo mundo vai poder participar.
Alguém com problema? Troubleshoot.
O que foi?
Não, ela tava dando bug ali.
Dela? Peraí.
Só abrir de novo.
Ah, tá. Vou fazer assim, ó. Provavelmente tu abriu uma hierarquia abaixo ou acima. Vou fazer assim, ó. E abrir. Eu acho que tu abriu uma pasta acima.
Ah, tá.
Ou,
Abria?
isso, tu entra e aí abre.
Ah, tá. Obrigada.
Yeah.
A gente vai ter uma dinâmica.
Sim. Deixa eu ver como é que a galera tá indo aqui. And you, Nikita, are you following? Are you not following?
I'm following, I'm not there.
Okay.
I have my own Obsidian set up.
Okay, good. Jan?
What?
Joia? No, I'm just checking where people are. Isa?
I'm using the bonfire.
Yeah, we will present a bonfire in a while. In a while.
Tá, a gente vai achar esses aqui, né? Esse e o repositório.
Isso.
E aí depois faz o quê? Tem que baixar outra coisa? Falta?
Tu já tem Obsidian? Já baixou Obsidian? Ou software?
Acho que é esse, né?
Eu não tô vendo. Ah, isso. Ah, tá.
É esse, né?
Isso.
É só abrir.
Obsidian, Synapses. Não, esse não tá no
Esse é o
Obsidian.
repositório.
Tá, onde é que tá Obsidian? Não tô vendo.
Peraí. Ah, clica aqui.
Não,
Aqui,
mas
esse aqui é o software. Mas tem que
não, tem que abrir o software.
abrir.
Tu instalou ele?
Peraí. É só baixar ele. Ele é o software, né?
Não, esse não é
Não?
software. Não.
Peraí. Deixa eu ver. Cadê? Esse aqui, né?
Isso. Ah, tu tá no
baixei.
Linux, beleza. Mas e como é que abre o programa pra mim lá?
Ah, vai ter que explicar.
É,
Vai
tipo,
ficar assim?
É, ele vai ficar assim quando a gente abrir o Vault. Estamos todos extremamente dependentes dos nossos agentes.
Você não tem que fazer mais coisa.
É,
Você não quer complexo.
complexo.
Mas depois disso, que eu...
Si subo
Vas va.
el video que grabamos a Instagram, le pongo mi link de referidos. Por si alguien entra y se refiere como lo que se refiere.
Cuando se pasa, lo que puedes hacer es haces el video y pones, en vez de tu link de referidos, pones el link cuando compartas la historia.
Pero si tú no tomas una historia, no cuenta el
Oi?
Ponga mi link. Porque ya tengo el link. No, poder tuyo.
E tudo? Deu certo?
Eu já tinha o Obsidian aqui, por isso eu tava
Tá.
escutando, mas trabalhando em outra
Beleza.
coisa.
Tranquilo. Logo mais a gente vai ter umas outras integrações aqui fora do Obsidian. Nós vamos estar lançando a IP Mine 3.
É,
Boa.
é que tava. Acho que ele apresentou hoje, né? A IP Mind que tava listado ali.
Ah, e apresentou. Boa.
Que acho que já
Boa.
tá listado.
Tá lá no IP Hub. Sim. Boa. Isso. E tu? Conseguiu chegar até o...
Eu consegui chegar.
Boa, perfeito. Tá no time. Não, tem uma fricção,
Porque eu tava clicando no file, open with, mas ele não tava nos aplicativos.
Boa.
E agora?
Aí agora a gente vai apresentar o próximo passo, que é algumas instruções básicas de como criar notas ali dentro, como criar os canvas e ir fazendo essa integração com a gente. Enfim, criar coisas aí dentro. Boa.
Ele é o mesmo, ele é diferente do que tá rodando no Telegram? Ou
É o mesmo, tá tudo
se
conectado.
você perguntar, ele
sabe. Boa. Isso. Que bom que tu lembrou.
já é o próximo passo.
Isso, é o próximo passo. Então é cursor, ou cloud code, ou anti-gravity.
Acho que o principal é o cursor agora.
Um deles, né? Mas como é que teu nome mesmo? É Marina? Marina?
Finalmente eu me sinto entendida na minha organização.
Como assim?
Pensar em layers, pensar em várias redes para acessar informações do que, tipo...
Exatamente. É horrível, né? Do jeito antigo. A
A
mente quer
3D
expandir.
2D.
Exatamente. Deixa eu te
Agora eu
perguntar.
tô sentindo assim, uau, eu vou conseguir organizar minha vida digital finalmente e meus processos.
Boa, fico muito feliz com isso. E é mesmo uma libertação mental, assim, que dá para fazer a partir disso.
Eu até usando o vídeo antes da IA, sem IA, antes eu escrevia, às vezes tinha uma ideia, saía escrevendo vários blocos de nota, várias coisas espalhadas, passava 2 semanas e ia tentar achar tudo, era uma dor de cabeça. Aí você faz essas notas no Obsidian, ele deixa ele tudo conectado, né? Você
Exatamente.
bota aí, uma palavra ali, alguma coisa, ele já acha tudo.
Esse é o ponto, integração. Tu usa alguma IA na máquina? Cloud Code, Cursor, Anti-Gravity?
Eu comecei com Cloud Code, mas nessa máquina não tem nada.
Não? Ok.
E daí eu tava no OpenFlow, mas a gente só chegou, eu só cheguei no teu código, mas não funciona.
Ok, o próximo passo, né? Porque esse aí é como tu vai mexer nos arquivos. O próximo passo, para ter o agente conversando, interagindo, pode ser o Cursor, pode ser o Anti-Gravity, pode ser o Cloud Code, qualquer um. Todos eles conseguem fazer o que a gente quer fazer dentro do Obsidian. Isa, conseguiu? Vamos ver? Boa. Aí o próximo passo, né, é abrir o Vault, propriamente dito. É mais como um exemplo. Aqui. Abrir. Onde é que tu baixou o repositório aquele? Isso. Boa. Tá dentro.
Esse aqui é um exemplo, mas eu posso criar o meu, né?
Claro.
Então aí por aquele acesso, por aqui eu crio o meu.
Exatamente.
Como é que eu crio?
É o próximo passo. Mas aqui, ó, aqui tu vai ter possibilidade de criar notas, possibilidade de criar os canvas, né? São diferentes tipos de arquivo.
Como é que coloca meu, por exemplo, eu uso o Cloud.
Sim. É
Dá
só
para conectar?
É só tu dar o repositório, o endereço, diz para o Cloud Code, ó, isso aqui é um Obsidian. E na verdade o Vault que a gente baixou aqui, né, o outro, eu não estou conseguindo ver a tua tela. Mas aquele outro que estava aberto lá, aquela tela lá. Aquela lá. Essa daí. Entrega esse diretório aqui, copia e cola, né? Copia o endereço, copy, tá em português.
Copiar caminho?
Copiar caminho.
URL? Ou a pasta raiz?
Isso, pasta raiz.
E eu vou pro outro. Criar aqui.
Aí tu vai pro Cloud Code.
Ah, pro Cloud?
É. Agora tu vai conectar o agente aí dentro. Passa o endereço para ele.
Aí eu digo o quê? Só dou o endereço?
Isso. Pede para ele ler. Leia e entenda. Eu gosto. O cursor ele tem um uso ali gratuito inicial, dá para usar. É o mesmo preço que o Cloud Code, $20 a assinatura, né? Mas ele tem uma versão gratuita inicial, digamos assim. Pedro,
Eu acho que o meu
tá.
Cloud Code, ele tipo venceu em meia hora.
Tu deve ter botado o bicho a... Tu deve ter botado o bicho a fazer várias coisas.
Por isso eu fico pensando se o pago estava bem limitado, eu faço essa maquininha.
Boa. Isso, dá sim algumas. Dá algumas. Pedro, tá acompanhando?
Eu estou baixando o celular, só que parece que no celular ele não faz as mesmas coisas, né?
Não, no celular a gente tem limitações quanto a isso.
Eu não consigo, eu estou baixando de novo agora
Tá,
no celular,
beleza.
no computador.
Daqui a pouco vai ter uma experiência no celular, após a parte no PC.
Tá?
Mas aí já é uma outra etapa, né? Digamos. Aqui a gente está...
Por exemplo, aqui eu baixei o código de setup. Não, desculpa, falei uma bobagem. Eu baixei esse aqui, ó, assim,
Isso.
esse arquivo do
Boa.
GitHub. Tá?
Boa.
Onde que eu poderia, se fosse, onde que estaria aqui para subir? Se fosse subir no celular.
No celular?
Eu baixei para o meu...
Tu tem
memória externa, baixou na memória externa.
Tu quer pegar os arquivos e passar para lá?
Não, jogar aqui mesmo.
Jogar aqui. Na versão... Deixa eu ver se está tudo aqui mesmo. Ah, tá. A gente tem que abrir o Vault. Deixa eu ver. O celular eu não uso muito. Tem aqui, instalador de arquivos. Não. Gerenciar copies. Certo. A gente open folder as a Vault.
Ah, beleza. Tá.
E aí tu encontra o que tu baixou lá.
Tá. Aqui embaixo. Que eu joguei aqui. Não. Eu vou ter que criar uma nova pasta. Obsidian.
Acho que tá todo mundo na mesma etapa, mais ou menos, agora.
Se quiser avançar.
Boa. Valeu.
Beleza.
Daí eu conecto com o GitHub. Daí eu conecto com aquele GitHub que eu baixei, não?
Não é necessário.
Ah, tá.
Porque
Então,
já tá na tua máquina, entendeu? Já baixou o cursor? Já tá na tua máquina? Essa é a tela dele? Aí. Então pode ser GitHub ou alguma outra... Maybe later. para não precisar fazer login. Boa. Skip. Boa. Agora vai abrir a mesma pasta que está aberta no Obsidian. Vai abrir aí. Isso. Boa. Então agora o agente está enxergando a mesma coisa que tu vê lá no Obsidian, né? Esse mapa, essa visão grafo 2D. O próximo passo que a gente vai passar agora é botar o agente a ler os arquivos. E daí ele vai entender o que é e aí sim pode começar a construir o segundo cérebro.
E ele, tipo, eu consigo jogar qualquer file, qualquer minha organização,
Qualquer
meu
coisa.
link, mas Google Drive não, né?
O Google Drive teria que fazer uma integração, né? Integração com o Cursor ou com o Cloud Code.
A maioria da minha vida está em Google Drive.
A ideia é ter os arquivos local, né? Para esse caso, mas dá para integrar assim com o Google Drive.
Não, até para pensar como se estruturar assim com a organização digital geral, assim. Eu acho que todo mundo deveria, independente das nuvens, ter
Sim, certo.
Até tô com medo que um dia eu não vou ter mais e, tipo, não vai ser só acessado,
Exatamente.
vai ser também, tipo, fake shit, né? Criação de coisas que não
É legal ter essas coisas guardadas, né? Se não deixar espalhadas por aí, fica mais seguro, né? Tem mais controle. E o Vault, na verdade, ele é uma pasta, né? Que é guardado ali, pode, da mesma forma que a gente passou esse Vault para vocês, pode criar os seus e passar para outras pessoas. Boa. Galera, tá todo mundo no mesmo nível, agora tá tudo pronto. All right, everyone. Esse vem junto porque vem a próxima etapa agora, ó. A próxima etapa. Sacou? Sim, tá todo mundo no mesmo lugar. Hey, people! Hey! Here. Okay, so... Deu aí? Okay, so everyone has reached this step, all right? So what we did, just to review, we downloaded the necessary software so far, and this process of downloading a vault, this vault right here, can be done for other projects as well. So if you develop something inside Obsidian and you want to share with someone, this is a process you can send, and the person on the other side opens up as a vault like this. That's the point. Okay, the next step now is to connect the agent with the Obsidian, with the vault. We here are using Cursor, but you can use Cloud Code, Anti-Gravity, Tray. Pretty much any IDE with agents will work for this process, this system. Does everybody here has an agent installed in the machine? Do you? Claude, do you? No? Okay. You, Camila, do you have an agent here on your PC? Yeah. Okay. You, I forgot his name. Do you? Yeah? You, okay. Okay. Para ti, o próximo passo agora é baixar o cursor. Esse aqui.
Ou se você já tem o chat, baixa o
Codex. Or if you have a chat GPT, you can use codecs. It will work as well. Codecs. Okay? Thank you. Thank you. Tamo junto.
Já mostra para eles como eles vão falar.
Ah, não preciso. Não precisa, porque...
Tem uma...
Não tá. Não tô conseguindo puxar pro lado aqui. Okay, the next step to do this integration between the vault and the agent, you can do as simply as this. Go to the main vault, copy the path, the system path, okay? Then give it to your agent and say something like, hey, study this vault and let's develop inside. Let's develop our second brain. Because here inside this vault, we already have instructions for the agent. So the agent, once it opens the vault, it understands how Obsidian works. The canvas inside canvas, the files, the markdown files. And from this step, we can finally start developing our second brain inside Obsidian with AI, powered by AI. Como? Aqui, like this. Aperta o botão direito, copy. Yeah. No, it doesn't have to be that file. We only have to give to show the agent where the repository is. The repo is. It will understand.
Aí eu pego o link e eu vou colar onde?
Cola no seu agente. Aqui.
A própria mensagem para ele.
This is cursor. Yeah. You can use cursor or codecs or anti-gravity, any IDE, any agent will work. Do you have? Okay. Tá acompanhando? Camila? Yeah. Ah, conectou no teu, né? Okay, so here we opened the vault using Mateo's agent. So since he had already structured his agents before, it understood from this perspective of his.
A ideia é fazer isso vocês com os próprios agentes. Você mesmo criar o seu cérebro ali, com a sua estrutura de pensamento, para que ele toque a empresa da mesma maneira.
Eu preciso já pagar o cursor.
O cursor ele tem uns créditos grátis que tu pode usar no modo alto.
Posso usar o Fly também?
Qualquer um. Qualquer um. Any.
How do you have little interactive cards?
What do you mean?
Se você passar o mouse, você pode interagir dentro do quadrinho.
Por exemplo, this is the IP hub. It is the website. It is nested here. You see? Good. So once your agent read the vault, we can start doing the real thing. Here in Obsidian, one can create, for example, by opening a new tab, create a note, a text note. So text, blah, blah, blah. It's a way to record information, diary, memories, simple text. And the canvas, which is this way of visualizing the graphs, the mind maps. Clicking here, one can create a new canvas. Conseguiu encontrar?
Peraí, eu tenho que criar um novo sem título ali, uma nova pasta.
Isso. Aqui são abas, né? A gente explora os arquivos, né? E aqui no lado, a gente pode criar um novo canvas. Boa. Aí agora é uma tela em branco, né?
É uma tela em branco.
Isso. Aí aqui a gente pode botar notas, aliás, cards. Cards. Ali embaixo tem um botãozinho de criar coisas. Text. E a gente consegue conectar criando os mind maps. Boa. A pasta do... Boa. Então ele já está ali dentro. Agora tu pode pedir para a gente ler o vault. Fala assim, lê para mim esse vault. Mais depois.
Mas o que você tem para ver?
Esses são os mapas mentais em Obsidian. Ou a gente sabe fazer também. Por exemplo, né? A gente pode abrir uma nova aba. New Tab. Depois a gente vem em New Canvas. Pronto. Essa aqui é a tela em branco.
Essa já é minha.
Né? Isso está tudo no teu computador.
Vai mexer nessa.
Não. É só teu. Isso. Exatamente. A gente trouxe esse campo mais como um exemplo, para ter todos os links ali, né? Para a pessoa ter a apresentação junto consigo, caso queira relembrar. mas pode criar uma nova pasta e começar do zero também.
Aí fez os capítulos para mim, organização. E aí, agora eu tô brincando no campo.
Não, ele já sabe. Ele já está informado.
Você tem uma pasta no Windows ali, o Obsidian está gravando os arquivos ali, você está criando um arquivo aqui,
Inclusive,
e é o mesmo cursor.
Do seu computador. Ele abre o
Ele pegou a pasta
Obsidian
raiz e ele
você
consegue
vê ele mexendo no Obsidian.
Que loucura.
É muito louco. É muito
Então,
louco.
dentro daquele zip está tudo
Olha. Mas tem versão gratuita para galera? Não, né? Só com a API. A gente trouxe o...
Você não pode mais. Tinha como você pegar a sua...
É limite ali no mensal.
Pode continuar.
Boa. All right, so the canvas is a way for expressing ideas through mind maps. As I said, one can add pictures. For example, I am navigating the internet and I want to take a picture of, I don't know, let's say this image right here. It can be anything, right? So I go like print screen, copy, and then paste into the Canva. And doing connections like this. We can add websites inside the canvas too. For example, let's say I want to put this download website into the Canva too. Here. Copy and paste the link. It is already here. Yeah. And
Seu agente sabe disso tudo. Consegue organizar ele para... me fala, me mostra o que how about, telling your agent to do something on this canvas and maybe split screen?
boa. Isso é legal de ver. Vai ideia. Get out. I don't know how to do. Ah, mas ele não fecha, ó, tá vendo? Ó. Sei lá. Não, mas ele tem esse negócio lá. So let's make the agent create something on the Canva, right? Let's see the magic happening. We can either tell the name of the Canva to the agent and it will find out, or we can copy the path, give it to the agent, and say like, what can we create here? Do you have any interesting idea?
Music styles.
Make a canvas of music styles. The soundtrack of the inject it. No, a module like add to this canvas a minor. Okay. Let's see.
In which mother do you know which mother you use?
Ah, it's running on auto.
Is it Composer? Yeah. Okay.
Não estava logado, não? Why?
Vamos de novo. Será que não é esse erro que eu problema?
Mas ele tem o...
Tá logado?
Why? Estranho.
Nossa.
Não, eu digo... Eu estava com créditos, eu não tô ligado.
Essa conta aí eu não tô usando ela.
Coisa, né?
Não, tá usando normal isso.
Já vamos abrir esse aqui só para garantir. Não é, mano. Não é nenhuma das duas, é uma outra conta. É. Não, dá para alugar aqui, quer ver? Vou alugar rapidão.
Dá pra usar aquele lá do GPT mesmo.
Não, mas eu digo... não vai dar tempo de aprofundar muito a IP Mind, mas vamos pelo menos mostrar.
Isso, não vai direto pra ela.
Aqui, tu disse? Foi assim?
Ah, não parece? Na bolinha. É aqui, ó.
Tu tá...
faz a caixa que ele tá falando.
Aqui? É no card. Aqui embaixo, ó. Aí vai abrir uma caixa para escrever o texto.
Exatamente.
We had an issue. I was logged in the wrong cursor. I'm logging in the right one. Atalho? Que atalho? É, tem o botão direito. Add card or add note, media. O que foi? Tell me. No, kinda. What do you... What do you need?
I can give you this. No? Yes. No? Why? Because I looking. Don't wait. No.
What is it?
Stefano. What I do now?
O que tu anda fazendo aí?
Eu não sei, vou cancelar.
Nunca vi isso.
Eu tô no cursor agora.
Tá. O que que é? Embaixo aí? Ah, tá. Deve ser uma coisa da configuração, mas pelo botão direito ele consegue.
Como é que faz? Botão direito?
Ah, tá. You have to create like a new Canva here. New Canva. Welcome. EAC.EAC. Como é que é? Quase.
It's called DocMost, but they don't have a good API and it has many other problems. So how to solve this? Pretty much very simple. So I built a little tool. I call it Hive, like a beehive. Agents being like bees and all. That's very smart. Very quickly. Oh, we are actually not on the right. Okay, what is Hive? It is a lot more than what I explained right now, and I'm going to keep it very high level. The idea is it solves many things. Have a single source of truth that is owned by a domain. Yeah, so I may own my personal domain, which could be my personal domain, which could be a company domain, which could be something. You are like an authoritative source for it. The idea is for it to work a little bit like WordPress, right? You can just go to some WordPress host, sign up, you have a WordPress. But maybe it gets bigger, and maybe you want to have more control, and then you just move it to your own server under your bed, where you have like full privacy control. That's kind of the onboarding, and thus also decentralized. Okay. Anyway, what does this solving? Well, I just said, when your laptop sleeps, your agents go blind. So it's always on. It's hosted hive.whatever your domain is, mine is yannick.com. I'll show you in a second how that looks. It follows some standard patterns that agents can discover it. You can see what they can do there. They can request permissions. And you can, by domain, give access. So maybe I know your domain already, right? And we meet here. You tell your agent to request access at my Hive. I met you in person. I know it's you. I tell you, okay, we do exchange of public keys, so I know who I'm talking to. And maybe we meet tomorrow. I get your domain, and you already know I trust him, so you know it's not fake. So, we built little by little a network of trust, and we can give individual agents on our different Hives fine-grained access to. You get access to the work stuff, but maybe not to my personal stuff. You get access to my event invites, but not whatever, something else. You can do it very, very fine-grained. So that's why I said, like WordPress, you can start host it, go somewhere, get a domain, and if you become serious someday, you move it wherever you want it. 5 building blocks: spaces. So there are different kinds of spaces. There are spaces that are file-based, like Obsidian, but there are also thread-based spaces. So a lot of information nowadays is conversation-based. It's not nodes, right? For example, what I can do with this, if I have some interesting conversation with Cloud, I can share the link, import it, and it just like copies it there, just as random data. And then there's a nightly agent that runs every day at 3 a.m., pretty much like our brain when we sleep. We process all of the new information of the day, right? So it goes to all of my chats that I put there, my rambling into my OpenClaw, any log entries, and condenses that into a central place that now all of my follow-up sessions, conversations across all of these different means know the right context, because they have an agent skill, a Hive skill that can access the context. Okay, blah, 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 blah. Many other things, I keep it short. But important note, space also, they can be hosted wherever. File-based, could be on Postgres, could be on GitHub. Important thing to note here is I build a reference implementation, but this is really supposed to be a protocol. So I'm very interested in getting more implementations that collaborate on the protocol. Okay. Yada yada. Other concepts, I was frustrated in the past when I go for a run, meditation, anything that I have distributed in some apps. When I change the app, when anything else, I lose the data. I've been happening so many times, like the last 20 years. I'm tired how many platforms go die. So this concept of the read-only spaces, they work like file system or like but kind of if I go for one Strava, they have an OAuth authentication API. I import it, I'll never lose the data ever again. And if I tell my agent I don't feel so good today, it can get health data from different places and combine it for me and get like a good analysis on maybe finding patterns, these kind of things. Okay. Yeah, exactly. So that's the Dreamer agent, goes through every day and processes stuff. You have full control, and yeah, that's what built. What needs to be built still. yeah, I use it every day already. I can give you a quick demo on how that looks. Okay, this is my Hive at yannick.com. You can go there, but you cannot do anything. It's gated. Huh?
No, I was just saying hi.
Yeah, like a beehive. Yeah. So, but that's the idea. You own the domain. You own the access and the data, right? So you can then control what agents run in your domain. Could be my whatever. I have a journaling agent. I don't know. I could have a travel planning agent. You have one. We give each other access to each other's planning folders. You know, anything updates. So here, like two that I have, which is like notes. There's like some stuff: decisions, track, profile, the journaling. As you can see, I just have right now, a standard, like two standard ones, a file or a chat log space. The chat log space is just kind of like this. You know, you see conversation, but you can import them from different sources. But again, that's it's just a concept. There could be a Strava space. I'm saying like I have a prototype for that. You can whatever you think is information that you never ever want to lose again, and where you want to have fine-grained control. What other agents or they couldn't have access, read or write. You can control that. Last thing I'm going to quickly show here that, for example, my journaling bot has access to the chats and notes to read, write to this. It's very simple on purpose. It's very stupid simple. That's it. Anybody who has any project that is somewhat related to it, who would be down to explore this a little bit more, maybe use it in their project as like a beta tester, or is interested in just talking protocol and privacy and distribution, super interested, and please reach out to me after. My contact is we'll do a Q&A in a second. Just let me wrap this up. Yeah, it didn't put my contact here, so let me just put this. How do I do this? Some keys here. Great. Okay, don't look at it. So you can write me here or Telegram. That's the easiest. Okay. Yeah, that's it. Q&A. Do you have a question?
Not anymore.
Not anymore. Okay. It was my email, I guess. Okay.
In terms of like self-cost on this, how easy it is?
How?
How easy it is to self-cost this?
Right now, maybe not super straightforward, but the goal is to make it like very one click, you know, like pretty much like a Docker image that you can host either remotely or somewhere else. It's, you know, it's kind of evolution of OpenClaw in a way, because OpenClaw is like data everywhere. You have no 100% control what goes through this, who can do what. And so it's just pretty much OpenClaw, but it puts like a layer in the middle. There's also, I have a prototype which I can probably demo in a few days, which I got inspired. It's like a multi-agent teams that you can set up and also have same kind of control and can hand over stuff. But yeah, I'll be super excited. Anybody wants to talk about it, I can talk about this all night. Okay, awesome. Yeah, just let's chat after. Talk to me. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Thanks.
Okay, people. So, yep, fish.
I want to share something. It's regarding AI too. I don't know how to bonfire. Yeah, it's a bonfire. Not for a purpose. Yeah. I believe that I could love this as mirror display settings. Or do we have an adapter?
Oh, sorry.
Oh no, it's okay with that mic if you want.
We are live stream.
Huh?
Oh,
where's my stream? Okay.
Yeah. Say hi to
Hi.
Oprah.
Okay, but how should I display this? ¿Cómo podría compartir? How should I display this?
Bluetooth?
Yeah, it could be with, I don't know, here with mirror?
Yeah.
Display settings?
It's supposed to show there.
To
Are you
appear
on there?
here?
You have to be on the same Wi-Fi of the television.
Yeah, the same one. What is the Wi-Fi of this? Founder House Starlink? Or which one? IP City or Founder House? It's okay. Founder House. Okay. Founder House. F. Founder House. What is it? Wi-Fi?
I don't remember.
Founder House. I believe. F.
Small letters or capital?
Capital Founder House H capital. Yeah. Huh. What? What is it? Oh, the mandala. Yeah, that would be very cool. House. Oh, yeah, it's Founder House like that. It will be brief, you know, like 5 minutes or something.
Can you open in another computer?
Or it could be on our computer, man. Yeah, it's only a link. I just want to share a link, you know, of an interface that I just did. Probably that one. I don't have the adapter, you know, but I could share it in your computer for sure. Yeah. Will you?
Just on there.
Sorry. Sorry. How should I plug this? You know, it's ready like that? It's connecting?
Yeah.
Oh.
Beramina?
Hi. So I'm Rodo. You know, I'm a coral reef researcher. I have been exploring, you know, Web3 and DeSci and other evolutionary game theory stuff in this ecosystem since 6 years. So some of these guys are part of my friends, you know, the guys from Bonfires. We just run this experiment, you know, since a couple of months ago. This is a AI agent, but for coral reef conservation actions. So I'm part of an initiative that we're planning to create a new coordination framework with the stakeholders to do things, you know, to things that matter and basically create incentives with everyone. So this is actually, this bonfire is already live, and we just developed this interface in, you know, these days. So it's pretty cool because I believe that this could be quite applied to IP City too, you know, because we need to develop applications just like this, you know, to see all the, like the one that Iggy just shared, but, you know, to have proper onboarding to stakeholders. For example, in my case, I usually talk with many fishermen and with other guys, you know, that really are not interested in to be part of Web3, but they're quite eager to play, you know, with this kind of tools and incentives. For example, this is the chat as the one that Iggy just shared. You could ask stuff here. It's already live. And actually, the onboarding process, I believe that plays a pivotal role here, at least when people are not quite into this kind of technologies, you know? If you're talking with, I don't know, a fisherman local market, so essentially they need to onboard, they need to have this frictionless approach to these kind of applications that we're building. So for example, in this, you could enter with Google, with Twitter, with LinkedIn, and with Web3 wallets, you know? So, and it would be quite good to see, for example, next week will be a governance kind of workshop. I would love to, I invite you to every one of you. And for example, here's my profile. You could enter and create your profile and see and create basically a social network. Depends who you are. And for example, in terms of community, this is like an exploration. I already confirmed myself that you could verify your identity, for example, as a researcher with ORCID ID and with other platforms, you know. So that's it. You know, I would just want to share this. You know, we need to start to build use cases, but for City and for all the stakeholders that are in the island itself, you know? So that's it. Thank you. So. Thank you.
Hey people. Yeah, so feel free to stay on the house. We have the workshop goes until 4:30. Stefano will be here. Help you guys maybe to set up the framework. And also we can stay like until 6 p.m. When it closes the iHealth. Okay, so feel free to use the spaces. And also, I was forget. Who didn't receive yet the kits of architects or explorer? The backpack and shirt. Victoria, you give to you guys. And also, what I ask is to bring your cups. So the cups you received of architects, so you can bring in to drink water and other things. So you got ecological concepts. Yeah. Okay. That's it.
Yeah, you come for this.
Yeah.
Thank you, man.
He made a request for please watch this. Please, if you can, you have to do this. Really?
Okay.
He made a request. So I showed you a few projects of mine, but after all, I didn't show my personal video. So,
That's good too.
Yeah. I will be short. It's just a bonus. And where is the controller? Please.
yeah, have you seen this? No.
No? Oh. Okay. So I created a Obsidian vault for my personal usage. I was inspired by RPG, like video game. I imagine like, oh, what if life has a pause button and the icons of the stuff that is going on in my life. So I created this mandala. This is the main hub, the main screen. And here inside, I have things like goals, things that I have to do, all separated by themes and objectives. So here, this is the quest. Dracologos is our company, me and Mateus, where we develop stuff on thank you, on technology, arts. We have a podcast, and everything is developed inside this Canva. And so for our acoustics and engineering, the whole project management happens inside. Family, the house management, and studies, friends. I won't open much more of it, but it is an idea, like one way of building a second brain. And if we press in the graph view button, I hope my computer doesn't explode because the vault is so big right now that
Wait. The floor. 5 years of memory. Yeah.
and the connections are links between files, some semantics as well, a lot of orphans files like around that doesn't have any specific correlation, but they are still connected somehow, even though the connections aren't shown here. And yeah, it's massive. It's something insane. Yeah.
This is the second
This is the second brain. Because it is still growing. It didn't finish yet, you know? It's loading. And yeah.
Should we start the presentation with the... No, this is the bonus.
This is the bonus. Come on. Only for those who stay.
This is where you can get
Good. I will take a look. I've been using this for 2 years. So this is 2 years of brain second grade creation, expansion. And yeah, if you keep going, I don't know for how long. And that's it, guys. Thank you. Thank you.
So I have a question.
Yeah?
So for example, use Notion to save all my ideas, my projects, and everything else.
Yeah.
And sometimes my ideas go, so my ideas change. So this knowledge base that you have been using for 3 years, do you have any way to clean the past data that you don't want anymore, that is like old projects or ideas that you changed like this?
Yes, one can filter it either manually or using the agent. But personally, I like to, how can I say, keep the more fresh files more up in the hierarchy. So the agent will remember the newer stuff. And if I had to remind something like that from back there, I tell him, I give it to him, I inject. So, but yes, there are ways to filter it.
From the date or?
Yeah, the date when it was created. Yeah. Find the correlation. So what is new ideas? What are old? Based on when the files were created. Yeah. That's it. Thank you. Yeah.
So, would you like to receive the kit? One?
So what do you